When we're talking about productivity improvements within the sector, what I wanted to just highlight here was the scale of the improvements that we are considering or able to achieve as a sector. So we're not talking about small productivity improvements, we're actually talking about 20, 25, 30% step change improvements in performance. And that's what's achievable to projects, to teams, supply chains, when they're adopting these processes and taking the approaches that we're doing with the Supply Chain School.
So when looking at improving productivity, some of the practical steps that we can take, well, first off, it's all about helping people see. One of the tools and techniques we use is visualization, visual management. So if we're measuring productivity, in order to help people get engaged around that measure, we need to visualize it, help people see exactly how things are performing. And then they can wrap around that measure and then start to ask the appropriate questions that will tease out the underlying issues of how they can improve the things that are impacting productivity and understand the key levers really in which they can drive to give a performance boost. In essence, when we're looking at improving processes with the teams on the ground, there's a typical trap where people are almost fixated with, if I use an example of a steel worker on a construction site, there's a temptation just to focus on that steel activity and how long it actually takes me to put up that piece of steel. Fundamentally, the key things that really impact productivity isn't necessarily the time it takes when we're producing or putting up that bit of steel in that example. It's all the things that stop us from putting up that steel in the first instance. So is my material actually ready? Have I got everything available? And when we say kind of Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock, it's time to, we're planning to put up that bit of steel, are we able to do so? So it's all about leadership. It's all about how our leaders can really encourage and foster a habitual routine of improvement going forward. And in order to do that, we need to really be on point to show continual interest in supporting our team. So for example, if myself as a leader, I've got a team that have got a visual management board and they're happily driving improvement and measuring productivity, every time I walk past I need to show my interest, encouragement, ask the right questions and really support my team to, in essence, get in the groove to improve.